back to another video. Today I'm gonna bring you guys along for Get It All Done. I have a lot of stuff to get done because yesterday my blood pressure was like through the roof all over the place. I woke up like not feeling good at all. So I literally, oh my neck, I got a cramp. I literally didn't do anything. I just lounged, oh excuse me, lounged on the couch all day long because I felt horrible. It was really dizzy. My vision was very blurry and it took forever for my medicine to like kick in. I knew it was my blood pressure and I haven't had an episode like that in a really long time. So I'm like, what the heck? So I did nothing. So my kitchen is a disaster from yesterday, making kids food and stuff and not picking up from the night prior. My living room's a mess. I need to shampoo my rug because the boys spilled drinks on it and it's just that time. I need to get the cushions all taken out and vacuumed and underneath the couch. So I really want to focus on that living room and getting that deep cleaned out. I really want to deep clean my kitchen, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to tackle that today. I might have to save that for another day. But for sure, that living room really needs a good deep clean and I need to shampoo that rug. So lots of motivation in today's Get It All Done. It's gonna be more of a tackle my to-do list. I really kind of liked filming that video. It seemed like you guys like that style too. So it's gonna be another tackle my to-do list. I'm gonna try not to make it an hour long like the other one, but you guys will have to let me know if you like the hour-long vlogs. It is also like 6 in the morning. The kids are still sleeping, so this is my time to drink some coffee and just kind of like chill. So I'm not even gonna start cleaning or doing any of that because I don't want to wake them up, but I'm gonna take this time just to relax and read a book. I've been reading, so I'm gonna make my coffee, curl up on the couch and just read for a little bit because they probably will start waking up in the next hour or so. So I really want to just take that time to just chill out. And my stomach is like hurting. I kind of got an upset stomach. Oh God, and I apparently need to go back to bed because I can't stop yawning. Down here in the middle of the night. And of course, a million water bottles. And then look at my coffee table, you guys. Joys of being a mama. It's always chaotic, but we will take the peace and quiet for now. I'm reading my book. Coffee and all is good. Okay, I finished my coffee. I'm gonna start working on the kitchen. It is about 7:06. I figured I'm gonna get the kitchen cleaned, done out the way, so when the boys wake up, I know they're gonna want breakfast, and I honestly hate cooking in a dirty kitchen. It like drives me insane because there's clutter, there's dishes everywhere, so I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up, sweep and mop because the floors need to be swept and mopped. And probably by the time I'm done, they're gonna start waking up. Lakin's already awake. He did go back upstairs because he was being loud. So I told him to get his booty upstairs, be quiet, let them sleep in. So let's tackle this kitchen and get it done and out the way.
Good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No. Did you fool yourself?
The first thing I love to do in the mornings when I am home is open my blinds. I literally open all the blinds downstairs and just let some natural sunlight in. I just love all the natural light in my house once the windows are open. I'm watering my plant. So this was a plant I got on clearance about 2 weeks ago at this point. It's going strong and thriving, so I had noticed it was looking a little dry, so I was like, let me water that. Go ahead and clear all of the counter off, put away the little cups that were actually clean, so that way I can go ahead and start loading up the dishwasher.
It's your fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt.
I had mentioned in my last couple of videos I had been hand washing dishes mostly, and this morning when I was looking at these, I'm like, yeah, I'm not hand washing. I'm gonna go ahead and load this dishwasher up and get most of them done, just because there were so many dishes and I was wanting to just get it done and clear it out. So I do go ahead and unload the dishwasher because I did throw some dishes in the previous day. And it's crazy how many dishes you use in a day. Like, I try to tell the kids to stop taking out multiple cups, multiple plates. Every time they get the smallest thing, they think they need to have a new cup or a plate. I know the younger two, it's a little bit harder for them to comprehend and understand. Lakin, I will say he's gotten better with it since he will be 10, so he understands kind of what I'm meaning when I say rinse out your plate, rinse out your cup. Obviously, I don't want them to use like a greasy plate or cup all day, but I remember like growing up as a kid, my mom and dad were the same way. They're like, stop dirtying all the dishes. And now that I'm a parent, I totally understand why they're always nagging about that, especially when it's solely you doing it based on like their current age. Lakin's getting to that point where I'm going to start incorporating, kind of teaching him how to do dishes. He has tried a couple times, he like wants to, but I think even if it's just a matter of them loading the dishwasher, unloading it, just to kind of teach them that responsibility so they start to learn.
Like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that, when you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry, it's your fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry.
Isn't it crazy just how much better the kitchen looks already, getting all of the dishes out of the sink and most of that counter cleared off? These are clean. Put these up. I'm gonna hand wash these and then put everything else away. I've been in the kitchen for about a half hour so far and I'm getting stuff done. This is a disaster. I'm gonna tackle this in my deep clean. We're gonna just pretend none of that's down there right now.
Wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. But drinking well I'm by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that. This or
Okay, I got all of the dishes in the dishwasher and washed. I'm gonna make some more of my cleaning spray. A couple of you have asked like kind of my ratio of what I put in there. Sometimes I use Fabuloso, sometimes I use Pine Sol, but right now I have Fabuloso, so I got the purple Fabuloso. And I have a little left in there. So measurements, I don't really measure a lot. I would say I guesstimate about 1/4 cup because you don't want it, you don't want too much product because then it's gonna be sticky. So we got that added in there, and now I'm gonna just add water to the rest, fill to the top. And then there you go. This is a glass spray bottle that I got from Grove Collaborative like years ago. I've had it forever, so that is my cleaning solution. It's actually saved me a lot of money on not having to buy like extra like sprays just for the counters. I use this for everything. Counters, walls, mop my floors, well, not with the bottle, but below, so.
Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight, this or that. This or that. Evenings on the train or catch a morning flight, enjoying dinner until midnight, or in bed by night. This or this or this or this or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or this or this or that.
You guys will have to stay tuned for my kitchen deep clean. I'm going to be doing some serious cleaning. I'm going to definitely tackle that stove. It has not been deep cleaned since I moved in this house a year ago. I know. I mean, I maintain the top, but the inside definitely needs a good deep clean, along with that microwave and just some other areas in the kitchen that you kind of tend to neglect over time. I feel like we kind of spot clean or surface clean, but we don't deep clean the underneath. We just put a band-aid over it, if that makes any sense. So I want to get that video filmed this week. It most likely will probably go live next week because I'm thinking I'll probably film it this upcoming weekend, just because I know it's going to take me some time. It'll probably be an all-day thing to fully deep clean the kitchen the way that I want to deep clean it. This gets so dirty. I'm gonna wash that. I have no clue why they get so filthy. I don't even use this thing, and like, look how stained. So I think I'm gonna soak that in bleach to just get the stains out and all that coffee splatter. I'm gonna wipe that down, take this out, and wash that. Needs to go. My Keurig literally gets so filthy. I need to wash that sugar spoon too. I used to always use this Keurig cleaner solution that you would just kind of run through the Keurig. I don't think I have anymore, so this today was just really me just trying to clean it so it looked better. I'm gonna let this soak in bleach while I actually go down and scrub the Keurig. I want to get the inside of where the pods go because I know there's a lot of coffee grinds in there, and then give it a good wipe down. So I'll let this sit in bleach while I do that, and then I can come back and scrub this out. I noticed there was like some sugar buildup. A couple months ago, I tipped over the sugar and it kind of fell everywhere. So I'm using this little nifty scrub brush. It is battery operated. You probably can't tell in the video. I think the batteries were dying, honestly, because it wasn't really cleaning that good. That part was kind of hard, so I do go grab a knife eventually to kind of just get in there and get most of that sugar built up out. But this thing's really nifty. It's really good to clean hard to reach areas or areas that are kind of hard to get off. You don't want to scrub. This kind of helps to lift it out. So it did do a good job of lifting away a lot of the built up sugar. But I will link that down in my description box. I bought that thing years back, probably like 4 years ago. And I use it for a lot of different things, whether it's cleaning inside the sink, like around the spout, many different areas.
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright, gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a...
That was just literally the hardest little thing to clean, just because it's such tight space to really clean with. You guys can hear Samir in the background. He is waking up. He's had a cough. Like in the middle of the night, he started coughing, and it's been like this dry cough. Summer colds are the worst. I really hope he's not getting sick, especially since I go back to work in 2 days. So of course, on the third day that I'm off, he starts to get this bad cough. That's going to be one of those annoying, like, constant. Poor kid. I just kept thinking that all night as I was trying to sleep. I'm like, I can imagine how he feels where he's constantly coughing. And the thing with Samir, he's not like a normal kid, you know, so he won't take cough syrup or things like that. If we give him any oral medication, he throws it up. So a lot of times we just kind of got to ride the waves and just kind of let things weigh itself out and go away on its own, because he doesn't like medicine at all. I don't think I've seen this Keurig this clean in so long. It looks so good. I went ahead and placed that pot back. I'm gonna get all of this garbage picked up around the garbage can, and then I am gonna actually wipe off the garbage can with a disinfectant wipe. I do this every so often once I start to notice it's looking kind of icky just from the kids and garbage spilling and splattering. The flies are really bad this summer, so I try to get the garbage out as soon as I can and not let it kind of just sit there, just because of the flies. It's like battle of the flies in this house, because every time we open the door, flies are coming in like in an instant. So we are getting attacked by flies, and I'm trying to just keep all the garbage to a minimal and keep the area nice and clean so we don't have a million flies everywhere.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah, when I give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after someone
it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself.
Kitchen is done. Woo. That was a workout. It is now, what time is it? 8, almost 8:30. I started at 7. Oh, so a sprinkle was on my forehead. But kitchen's done. It's nice and clean. I feel like so much better with the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home. And I feel like whenever my kitchen is chaotic, I feel like the rest of my life and my home and my day is chaotic, but my kitchen's under wraps. It's nice and shiny and clean until we make breakfast. But I am like, you guys look at that. I feel like ever since like I started like working out, now whenever I do like housework, I break out in even more sweat. Like, look at that sweat. And plus, I don't have my air on yet. I typically don't turn it on. Well, typically we're not home during the day. I turn it off. But when we're home and we wake up, I usually don't turn it on until I start moving around like this and it starts getting hot, because overnight it kind of gets a little too cold in the house. So I'm going to turn the central air on just to cool down, because your girl is like sweating bullets. I feel like I just burned a ton of calories. I'm going to look and see how many I burned, because that was just seriously a full-on workout. And I haven't even worked out yet today. Burned 147 calories cleaning. I'd say that's not bad for cleaning the kitchen. That was like me doing a 30-minute workout almost, pretty much. See, housework literally is working out. Move your body, because you just never know what you are burning while you're doing just normal household activities. One last look at my kitchen, you guys, because I love my kitchen. Absolutely love it. It's so big, and I love it even more when it's clean. Like, look at that. Clean floors, clean counters. It looks so good until the kids wake up, and then our day starts. In my deep clean video, I'm going to be cleaning all the cabinets, the baseboards, deep cleaning my stove, the microwave, organizing all of that crap, because the top of my fridge has become a catch-all. I don't know about you guys, but I literally throw like all the important papers, things that I need to keep, but I don't have anywhere to put them. I throw them literally on top of my fridge. So I need to get that together, because I'm sure that thing is dusty and there's probably a bunch of stuff from a last school year that we don't need anymore. So that's going to be in an upcoming video. Stay tuned. That will go out sometime this week. It's going to be a full-on kitchen deep clean, and it's going to be really, really good. And surprisingly enough, Tank and Samir are still sleeping, so I almost feel like I should probably tackle this living room now, so that way I can at least clean the couches. I don't think I'm gonna shampoo the rug just yet. I'm kind of like on the fence if I want to wait until like much later in the day and do it towards the end when we're getting ready to go to bed so it can dry overnight, or do I want to just do it now and get it out of the way. But I really think I might just wait until later in the evening, which I will include into this video. But right now I think is my opportunity to clean up the living room. The living room's not bad, honestly. You just see it's just stuff from yesterday, waters, because you know my kids love to bring out a million bottles of water and leave them all over the house. And then they were drawing and stuff yesterday, so they have all their markers and stuff out. Random pillow thrown on the floor. My leaf blower has been sitting there for 2 weeks since the last time I cut my grass. It's literally been sitting over there, so I need to get that moved out of the way, because we've had some rain, and I think I can finally cut my grass today, which I'll do later. I won't include that in this video. This video would probably be like 2 hours long if I did that, but that's one thing that needs to go. And then I do want to move the couches, because they need some love underneath, because I'm sure there's a bunch of crap underneath the couches. I would love to like reorganize my living room. I wish there was like a better way that I could like put my couches, but I can't. Eventually down the line, I've had these couches for about 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. I mean, they're still in great condition, but I would love to sell these couches and actually get like a really big comfy sectional. That's what I originally wanted when we were back at the apartment, but they didn't have the one that I wanted at the time. So that's why I opted for these couches, which I love. I love kind of how they have like the modern and like the glam with the studs on the bottom. I love my couches, but I would like a big old comfy sectional eventually. So that's probably maybe next year. Once I have some extra money saved, I would like to definitely sell these and buy a big sectional. But for now, they're still in great condition. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So there's no reason for me to get rid of these. I don't need new couches. I want a new couch.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect.
5 bottles of water because why? This is a brand new one that they haven't even opened.
Put in his pocket, I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is better. Oh, go on, chewing my bones out when he's done is spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us we can, nothing can save us. Yeah, I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you.
This vacuum that I have is absolutely horrible. The suction is terrible. I think it's time for me to invest in a new vacuum. You guys drop some recommendations on vacuums. I feel like I really struggle with vacuums. They start off amazing, the suction's great, and then over time they get clogged, and no matter how much you clean it out, they do not pick up anything. I feel like I can sweep better than I can vacuum. So if you have a good vacuum, I don't care if it is corded or not, let me know in the comments what you recommend and what you think is a good vacuum that withstands and lasts for a long time, because vacuums are not cheap and no one has time to buy vacuums every year.
Can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us we can, nothing can save us. Yeah, I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be.
This couch actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be underneath. Now the love seat was a whole different story since the kids typically sit on the other one more, so there was a lot of crap underneath those cushions, which you'll see here in a second. But I do try to go in and vacuum underneath the cushions at least once a month. It doesn't always happen, that's the reality, but I do try to go in here and vacuum it out, just because the kids are kids, and no matter how much I tell them not to eat in the living room or to stay at the table, they're gonna sneak stuff in here, and every so often I do let them. So stay on top of vacuum under your couches. You never know what you will find underneath these cushions. I think one time we couldn't find the remote literally for like 3 months. Sure enough, it was like shoved underneath the cushion, like way at the back, almost falling underneath the couch.
One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us we can, nothing can save us. Yeah, I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be
Yeah, that's how bad it is behind the couch. It's been a couple months. Honestly, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Tank's awake now. You say morning? You just woke up? So, it's not as bad as I honestly thought it was gonna be. Could have been worse.
I can get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be
So this wall here, I noticed these spots. I essentially just thought it was like some smudge or something, so I'm like wiping it off. Then I do go grab a magic eraser, and it got most of it off a little bit, but there was still some marking there. I feel like it was kind of just like an indentation. I don't know if it was from the couch rubbing against there or what, but I tried to get it off the best that I could. It is what it is. This naturally happens. That's real life, you guys. Your walls are not going to always be perfect, but just try to remember to go in and wipe, spot clean, wipe your walls. I used my mop to do like the full-on wall, but spots like this, I usually just use a magic eraser, but you got to be careful with a magic eraser because sometimes they do take your paint off. So if you do use them, I know it looks like I'm probably scrubbing really hard. I'm not. Just do it lightly. Even just spraying a cleaning solution and using a rag, just something to maintain it, so that way these stains aren't seeping in and you're not having to scrub. And if you notice something right away, wipe it off. It takes like 5 seconds.
If you want. How to say yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now. Yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die.
This table gets pretty dirty from the kids because this is where they keep their drinks, their snacks when they're eating. It gets nasty. So I'm just vacuuming up all the dust and crumbs on the bottom so I can give it a good wipe down and then really wipe down the top of the table. I saw on Amazon this really cute candle warmer. I will insert a picture of it. It is so cute. I would like to purchase this. I thought it would be really cute to go on this because I feel like this table is just missing a piece of decor right there. So I really want to purchase that. I think I might get that in the next week or so. And it's a good way too if you have kids, if you don't want flames burning around them, especially an area like this. I don't leave a candle burning on the end table right there just because the kids are so actively laying in that area. I know plenty of videos you see them kind of hanging out. They lay their legs across. So I think a nice candle warmer without the flame will be really nice in that corner. The couches look so much better now that I did vacuum them out. I'm gonna move this love seat one, get those cushions pulled out, and you'll see just how bad this couch was. Just wait a second, just wait and see. It was pretty bad. There was so much stuff under there. There's the AirPods that Lakin has been looking for, colored pencils, a fidget spinner, just a whole bunch of random stuff. This is like the catch-all couch since the kids are always sitting on this one. You never know what you're gonna find on this love seat.
Keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
Now I'm just gonna spray this linen spray on the couches. My couch cushions, they do unzip and come off, so I do wash these every so often. Usually I spot clean unless it does get really bad. I will go ahead and just take the cushions off and throw them in the wash. The pillows, on the other hand, they are stuffed with like a filling, so I can't wash those, unfortunately. I'm gonna just get this rug moved back in the spot that I want it so I can start shampooing the rug. I only had a little bit of this left, so what I did, oh, that bottle was so dusty because it was underneath my cabinet. I added in that Bissell shampoo cleaner, and then I also added in a little bit of Arm & Hammer laundry soap. I always do this for the rug just because it smells really good and I feel like it gives it a really good clean. I've had the shampooer for like 4 years as well. It was like $100 at Walmart. I'll link it down below. I might already have it linked. I'm not 100% sure, but it works really good for small spaces. I will say if you have like full on carpet throughout your house, it does run out of water really fast. So it's not that good for like big spaces, but for like small carpet areas or rugs, this is a perfect vacuum. I do wish it did have the handheld attachment. I did see one on Walmart that I actually will just buy because my stairs seriously need a little TLC since it is such a high traffic area. We don't wear shoes in the house, but naturally you don't realize just how much dirt comes in regardless of you wearing your shoes, just from the kids and just day-to-day life. So I do plan to buy that, but for now I use this for my rug. Holy crap, that water was disgusting. The rug is all nice and clean. I'm glad I got it out of the way, because I figured if I didn't do it now, the day was gonna go on, and then once the evening came, something was gonna come up, I wasn't gonna do it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna leave the table over to the side so it can just fully dry all day and it'll be fine. Samir's awake now. He said, good morning. It is like 9 something at this point, and I'm super proud, you guys, that before 10 o'clock in the morning, I was able to clean the kitchen, deep clean the living room, shampoo the rug, all before 10 a.m. That's a freaking win, and that's amazing. I just checked my calorie count, and I am up, like, burned 230 calories. Huge workout, and I'm still gonna work out later. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm sweating again. What's new? I have this pimple coming in. It's like coming in, and I'm trying not to mess with it because my face hasn't been breaking out, but I have this random pimple, and I think it's because I just got off my period. 9 times out of 10 I always break out around here. But we're all done, you guys. That's gonna sum up my Siri just looked up period acne for me. But that's gonna sum up today's video. I hope it got you guys motivated. You tackled some things around your house. Maybe you even deep cleaned something, or this gave you the motivation to go clean behind that couch or shampoo an area in your home that has been neglected and you've been putting off. Either way, I just hope you tackle your list, no matter how big or small, and this video left you feeling inspired and motivated. Until the next video, you guys know the drill. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and don't forget how strong and powerful you are.